Hey everybody, hope you guys doing alright. Sorry about the lighting, and I still have not found myself a different pen, so I'm using the red one for now. Alright, so the cotton industry is reportedly worth $38.54 billion. The negative effects are water contamination, runoff of pesticides / fertilizers and minerals from cotton fields, contaminated rivers, lakes, wetlands, and underground aquifers. These pollutants affect biodiversity directly by immediate toxicity or indirectly through long-term accumulation. That information is from worldwildlife.org. I think that's all lowercase letters. And then cotton is the most widespread, profitable non-food crop in the world. Its production produces income for more than 250 million people worldwide and employs almost 7% of all labor in developing countries. Approximately half of all textiles are made of cotton. The global reach of cotton is wide, but current cotton production methods are environmentally unsustainable, ultimately undermining the industry's ability to maintain future production. Negative effects of cotton industry require a lot of water. Okay, so I'm going into it again, but it requires about 20% more water than hemp. Historically, hemp has been grown with low to no input production methods, meaning no to low use of synthetic pesticides and fertilizers, and with low or little irrigation. At present, the crop has relatively few pests, but while hardy, hemp may not be immune to the problems that plague other plants. So that's still to be seen yet. But essentially, it is an extremely hardy plant that is able to fend off a lot of pests or insects on its own, so it does not need as much fertilizer because it's rich in its own self. It doesn't need as much fertilizer and pesticides as especially cotton, but other crops as well. And again, hemp can help. Hemp is known to be an efficient bioaccumulator. It can detoxify contaminated soil or water by removing toxic substances, storing them in tissues of the plant. Now that's interesting, and I want to look into how much. Common sense would say that, okay, if the plant is storing up these chemicals, these pollutants, then they would be then imbued in the plant. So then you would want to maybe not use those type of plants for things like medicine or smoothies or food-based products or things that humans are going to consume. Maybe those type of plants are better to be used to turn into cardboard or other types of products that aren't going to be consumed by humans or other animals too, because hemp can also be used as a food for cattle and animals. So pass by. Oh yeah, so that's what I want. What I just said, what I just wrote right there. So, all right, yeah, I know I've talked about the cotton industry, and I'm going to continue talking about it because it's ridiculous, and it also a lot of people depend on it for work. And hemp is, since it's an own crop, just like cotton, it probably wouldn't be very hard to train them how to grow hemp as opposed to cotton. It's something you could just easily go in there and start ripping out the cotton plants and replacing them with hemp plants. So, all right, I love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye.